welcome back, Sleepyheads, and yeah, thank you for clicking this video. Subscribe, watch, like this video, comment down below, support it. Other than that, let's get back to the game. Also, I'm gonna share once again my social media links down below in the description. You can click on them, you can follow me, you can do whatever, pretty much. You could also just not do any of that. And join the Discord, everyone. Yes, ma'am. I start marching through the crowd like there are a bunch of bowling, there are a bunch of pinballs. Wait, no, there are a bunch of bowling pins about to be rolled on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Olivia turns her head to me to say something. So what happened with Leon? You in trouble for something? Huh? Oh nah. Edith just had a proposition for some extra credit. Really? What is it? He wants me to join him at the wedding and help him out with a photo shoot. He says he thinks it'll be a good learning experience. Oh well, that sounds pretty interesting. Did you take it? Yep, could be a good way to hone in on what I know. Plus that extra credit can help make up for the time that I was sick. You mean when you nearly overdosed on that cough syrup cocktail you made? Yeah, that. Wait. Oh, what? I didn't say anything. Crowd's too loud here. The Baroness chuckles to herself. I'm left rolling my eyes, letting her claim victory royale in this exchange. With you. You can be my Fortnite gamer. By the time we got our lunch, it's a simple matter of locating Damien and Liz by the telephone pole neck. For whatever reason, they're at the more sequestered table today, and when we arrive, it's pretty obvious why. Took you too long enough? Yeah. I expected more from Olivia, something more graphic. Instead, Olivia rolls herself the rest of the way, taking her designated spot at the head of the table. I take the spot adjacent to her, all while keeping a wary eye on the pink Parasaurolophus. It seems like Mia's rage against me has simmered down over time, but that air of uncertainty and uneasiness still wavered around her. The best I can do is act friendly. Hey Mia, is there something you need? Nah, just here to catch up with my good pal here. Huh? While the red-scaled menace turns towards Olivia, her own eyes remain locked on her soggy chicken she's eating mechanically. I thought you were asking Liz for her homework though. That too. Alright, here guys. A pair of soda cans are rolled down the table and I thank Raptor Christ I'm able to catch both before they ram into my tray of questionable lunch meat. You guys were taking a while, so I grabbed the drinks today. No, you didn't. Mia gave those to you. Well, she did it because I thought about doing it. Just trying to bribe you for the math answers I helped you with earlier. Lizzie, I can't believe you would imply something like that about me? But it's true. Hey, free soda is free soda, man. You know what? This has happened to me in college, Hey, do this assignment, we give you free lunch. I did a couple of those, but then by the end of the day, I mean, it was okay for me, but when it comes to certain larger assignments or projects, it's like, yeah, I don't want to do those things anymore. Completely, it's not worth it. Okay, you can say yes, I'm polishing my skills and whatnot. I'm getting a free lunch. Well, it's not free because it's I need to do the assignment and whatnot. But no, I just completely gave up on that. After doing like 3 or 4 no, I think did like less than 10 of those like mini assignments. Then I finally broke when oh, do this for the exam. I'm like, too hard, too difficult. Completely just ghosted them. At any rate, real reason I'm here is, say Olivia, you leave your phone at home or something. People are trying to contact you all day. Oh, Olivia pulls her phone out from her jacket pocket. I catch a glimpse of her wallpaper, a comical portrait of guts that she'd probably doodled. Yeah, I ran out of service for the month. What the hell? You don't got a proper monthly plan? I got more important things to be doing than this, They want to see Olivia so bad, why send you, not just show up themselves? Shut it. Who's so important for all this anyways? Who do you think? Ben. Of course. Ben wants to talk to Olivia. Why does he want to talk to Olivia, huh? Is this 20 freaking questions? How the hell should I know what's really going on between my boyfriend and Hot Wheels here, All that matters to me is if Livia here is gonna fix it or not. I'll think about it. Oh, whatever. I'm out of here. Smell you later, Gator. Mia storms off, leaving Olivia looking very sour. Things alright with good old Ben? Olivia rests her arms on the table and stumps her head in. I don't want to talk about it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you getting pressed by this, bruv? Nah, you don't press my gal like that. Don't matter if it's my homeboy Ben or not. Don't matter. You do this, you're my shitless, so say. Where'd her bright mood form before go? Well, anyways, Damien, you really shouldn't condone cheating, even with something as simple as math homework. But you helped me out with it. That's different. That is different. That's not really, it's not technically cheating. More like giving them a hand. A handout. But life isn't about handouts, you know what I'm saying? I helped you with it and I think you're getting something out of it. Like the answers. What I mean is, in comparison, Mia's just trying to be lazy and she's only cheating herself. What's the issue then? What's the issue? Yeah, I get free soda, someone you hate tricks herself to staying stupid, and everyone thinks they win. It's great. Oh, whoa, wait a minute. You scare me sometimes, Damien. Yeah, I was about to say, whoa, wait a minute. This man's 2 brain cells actually work and multiplied it by the 10. That's crazy. I guess I'll have to ask Ben what's going on if I see him later. What's 2 raised to 10? Wasn't it 100? I might be wrong there. 2 times 2, get 4. It's 2 times 2 times 2. So this times 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 get 8. And then 16 and 32. Oh no, it's far from 100, my guy. In the meantime, Olivia's disposition only keeps getting more and more dour. I try to think of something to help her cheer up, but I keep coming up with dead ends on just what could work here. There's gotta be something. I can't just leave her in such a sour mood. Oh, how about that? Hey, so what's the deal with your phone background? Oh, you notice it? This guy putting on the moves. Yeah. Guys be like Inko. I guess dumb Riz. There we go. Like unironic Riz. You know, not unintentional Riz. There we go. She flips her phone on and shows me her background. Oh, it's a little doodle of guts. Yeah, I drew it up the other day. Got the curves just right first try, so it's pretty cool. I'll bet. Is he with you today? Nah, I left him home. How often do you bring him? Not often, maybe once or twice a semester, and even then it's just when I'm bored. Although once he was just in my hoodie when I left for school. Unexpected. It was. Here, I got some pick save, you know. I want to bring my dog to school without anyone knowing bringing my dog to school, you know. I don't know, it just lessens my anxiety. You know, every time I see that, I see Sandra, dog, you know, I'm like, wow. If everyone had this kind of personality, goddamn, it'd be one hell of a life. But hey, the screen displays the small creature sat atop a desk with its skinny tail clutched to its chest tightly. I don't know why, but he holds his tail like that all the time. Oh? I feel Damien lives hovering behind me, their eyes locked on. You feel my eye, you make my heart burn, make my heart burn. Dum 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 dum. Lock into the adorably fat creature and scream. I don't know who I don't know who coos, probably Liz, but Olivia rolls her eyes and swipes to the next picture of the cute pet now in a transparent ball and looking confused, sorry. For the remaining minutes of lunch, we just sit huddled around Olivia's phone, entranced by her sweet little rat as it did the most mundane things. Yet Gut's method of doing them was way too undeniably cute, and that's what really got us and made time fly faster than we could even notice. You make my heart burn, make my heart burn. Ding dong, bing bong. I blink a couple of times and stretch my arms and legs to get up from my desk. Miss Brockling really knows how to make 40 minutes feel like 80. Or maybe more than 80. But at least it's time to practice painting. For real, my man. Dead ass. On God. Wait. No. Leon wrote me into the photo shoot. Can't practice painting, can't get good at anything. Why is it every time I try to actually improve, something like this happens? At this rate, I'll never get good enough to get a real following. I haven't gotten to actually have a whole afternoon to practice at all, so there's no way in hell I'm missing this. I ended up meeting with Ben and either can write as he was locking his room. I was locking in. While our teacher made the assignment? Internship? Apprenticeship? While he had made it all sound simple, I was still subjected to some paperwork. Something about liability waiver or something. You know, in case something happens to us, like a surprise attack by 5 teenagers in multicolored spandex. I wonder if that happens often. Maybe it is. A colorful life of Mr. Draven. We still filled the form out as the instructor gave an overview just what exactly Ben and I would be doing. There's a few structures out here, save for one at the edge of the cliff. Ben's the first one out of the cramped car with an armful of telescoping black stands. I follow his example, unloading the vehicle. Hey, we got them ups right now, about to shoot the block. Photography style. Alright, you two, you remember what you're doing tonight? Yes, sir. After we set up a photo station in the corner of the hall, we'll be taking turns, walking the reception, taking pictures of the guests. Perfect. I'll be with the wedding party the entire time. So if you need me, just look for the gaggle of similarly dressed women screeching and you'll find me. Sure, buddy. Man thinks it's him. Or maybe he is. I keep calling him Leon. He kind of looks like Leon S. Kennedy because of the hair color, kind of M curve style right there. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. He grins as he helps carry the last of the lightest equipment from the trunk. Remember, this is actual work, so be polite, be efficient, but most importantly, Ben and I sit upright at attention, ready for any order our teacher will give us. Have fun. I was gonna say, he's gonna say have fun. But trust me, the clients will appreciate it more. I guess that's true. When usually, even if it's fake fun, you know, because even if they don't, everybody knows if you're doing a job for a job, you don't really give a shit about. It makes it more enjoyable. I don't know. It's weird. For me, I'm a bit more direct, so that's why some people don't like me. You know, I'm like, I go in there. What's your point here? What are you trying to say to me right now, my man? You know, I hate babble. Because there's a time for yapping and there's a time for just, you know, straight business. You know what I'm saying? Finally finished with the unloading, I inhaled the mixed aroma of ocean and flowers. While I find the scent energizing, Ben seems to have the exact opposite reaction. Oh god. His brows pinched together in disgust as he tries in futility to fan away the air with one hand while covering his nose with the other. I think I'm going to be the sick one next with this weather. Sorry. At least the view's great. That it is, yeah. Mr. Yedigan leads us through a small garden out front and into the reception hall. It's a spacious wedding tent adorned with all sorts of flora and high-end lighting, keeping the place warm and lit. Okay, you guys know how to set up here. I'm going to get to business. Yes, sir. Leaves us stepping into the ongoing ceremony with a prime camera and tripod. Ben and I exchange a single glance before we both resign ourselves to the daunting task. First on the list is the telescopic stands for the cameras. From experience, it doesn't take us too long to get those in place. Next are the reflectors and strobe lights, all packed in heavy cases that have to be hauled inside. By my third case, I'm already exhausted. Shoot, I thought gym class would have prepared me for this. Bzz. My phone buzzes. Might as well take a breather. Opening up the notification, I discovered it's from my Gator girlfriend, Olivia. Hey. Hey, Shades. Hi, Olivia. Got service back. That was a lie. I was about to say, oh, I lied about that. Saw you leave with the Yedigan after school. What's up with that? I'm helping him with a wedding photo shoot. You at a wedding? Did Leon give you a better jacket for it? My jacket is cool enough. So where at? Teach said it was someplace called Clarkson Lookout on the way over. It's coming. Wait, really? That place has a bunch of scenic views. Send me pictures. If you see any good landscape shots, take one for me. Remember, she's an artist. Sure, if I get the time. No, do it now. Alright. Gangsta! Cute and threatening message received. Jeez, well, this is a good spot as any. The sun's starting to set. Oh, what the fuck did I just hit? I hit something, man. I clicked something. What is this? Oh, not much, I guess. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You make my heart burn. Make my heart burn. Alright. Going back to the game, sorry about that. Sun's starting to set, so it does make for some pretty nice atmosphere. Maybe Olivia wants to paint another landscape. She captures life into art. That's what I'd say. In her perspective on what she sees. The colors, the vibrancy of it all. Maybe it could be black and white for all we care. Either way. It's pretty good. In the distance, I see a few sailboats and yachts. I think, who sang that? Sailing. Sailing. Take me away. Oh man, I can't remember. The guy goaded, man. Further beyond a freighter or two, the seashore are crowded these days. I take the picture and send it over to Olivia. Thanks. I can't picture thanking me like that in reality. The thought alone of her doing something in so sweet a manner. Inko, this thing weighs like 80 pounds. I'm not doing all the work. Alright. I let my camera hang loose around my neck while assisting Ben with setting up the last of the standing reflectors. Setting up meant not only the cameras but a large chunk of the incomplete decor prep, which meant carrying out loads and loads of heavy cases loaded with strobes, reflectors, clothes, sheets, and so many telescoping pole stands. Following his instructions, Ben had set up a small red carpet pad leading to a glamour shot station. And meanwhile, I was finishing making sure the marked out spots within I hit the mic again. Sorry. Within the room had the right combination of flash, strobe, or reflector. And by the time our teacher had come back, I just placed the final light in position. As guests started walking down Ben's handmade path, I skirt along the edge with my borrowed high-end camera. The DSLR's clicks are muted compared to the chattering guests, and while I think I managed to get some decent shots, I'm just not really feeling it, you know? I'm not locked in. There's something wrong with me? And voila! I almost yawned there. Ben was having a much easier time working at the makeshift studio we'd built in the corner. Couples would simply walk up and stand before the backdrop of the massive window to the cliffside and ocean. And Ben had the brilliant idea to not only set up Leon's lone camera, but also his own so he'd capture the couples from two angles at once. He looked happy with each and every shot he took, and the people always chatted him up right after. Oh my god, what if this ain't really his passion? That would be wild, right? Because sometimes you think you're really it's like playing a game, right? Some people take games lightly, which is fine, having fun. Sometimes you try to play a game, you're pretty good early on, and you stick with the game for a couple of years. Someone's car got hit by a mango. Yep, there we go. Silent, sorry about that. For 3 years, 4 years, you stick by it, and then you've noticed that, I don't know, you're just pushing yourself now. You're not really feeling it anymore. It's like a massive burnout, that's what I would say. But the question would be, if you do come back, then it's a burnout kind of thing, scenario in question. But if you don't come back, then yeah, maybe it wasn't really your thing to begin with. You looked happy with, same thing with jobs, I guess. You look happy with each and here I am doing my best not to scowl as I look over the blurry shot I had messed up. Blurry because my hands are shaking. I guess I'm nervous. I hadn't noticed till now that my main messaging app had been going off. So is it going well? Hardly. I think Ben's turning it into a competition. Are you winning? Nah, son. Not really. Beat him for me. That wasn't a real message. Ooh. Time to lock in, my man. I tried to ignore my phone for now. I don't think anything will calm my nerves at this point. That feeling of anxiety only grows as time marches on. I can't seem to get any one picture just right, and Ben zooming around as efficient as he is isn't helping. But that's not all. Olivia's messages are just throwing me off. Oh, just break his flashing stick thing, you know, then his pics will be super dark. How out of date is Olivia to think we still use flash bands? Or lock him in a bathroom or something. I don't think that's sportsmanlike or legal. I just remembered, I need another pic. Can I try shoving him to the wedding cake and taking a pic of him smashed on the floor? I need it for muse that. Yeah. Do it for me? Come on, that's just violent. Oh my god, man. She's hitting on him. And I don't know, Inko is noticing that. Is dumb as a fucking... No, it would be quite a bad comparison to a brick. Unless a brick can really think. This guy is a guy with a brain, you know what I'm saying? Just barely within my peripheral vision, I spot a perfect shot of an older couple, the parents of the groom, I believe. There, that's a good chance. I bring the borrowed camera up, look through the viewfinder, and see that the parents have already moved away into another group. The camera slipped from my grip, but luckily the neck strap holds it safely against my chest. Okay, I need a break. I find an appropriate place to sneak outside and go around the building, slumping down against the brick siding. It's really twilight now. The ocean's reflection of the sun is getting very close to meeting the real thing. My phone buzzes once more and something in me jumps. It's not fear, though. Just wish I knew what it was. Olivia sends a video of Guts running around a maze she puts together using cardboard and school supplies. When it comes out the other end, she gives him a grip to bite into in her palm. Aw, I was never really fond of rodents, but seeing Olivia's videos and little doodles is really starting to sway me. Sway with me. There's something about seeing Olivia having such a strong bond with Guts. Honestly, if Guts is a real character, I'd like the guy, man. Like, I won't... Just talk. Let him talk. Just pour it out. Some people just need to have an outlet. Hell, hey, talk to your, I don't know, talking to a dog or cat. That's what I do. There's something about seeing, yeah, wait, what? There's something about seeing Olivia having such a strong bond with Guts and Care. I read that already. It's hard to believe that this is the same girl that used to give me nothing but icy stares when I first met her. She's like Bella from Being a Dick. I'm glad she feels comfortable enough with me to let her defenses down and be herself. As I continue snapping photos, my trek around the hall to find good photo ops leads me to the stage where the DJ once was. Shame that I didn't get any good shots of him while he was here. Maybe Ben got some decent pictures. Looking through the camera lens, I see that there's a gentleman sitting on the steps that lead up to the stage, finishing off a cigarette. There's someone over on the steps taking a deep drag of a cigarette and blowing the smoke up towards the window. A truly iconic display of suavity. Suavity, my man. You got that suave move. Before I know it, I've taken several shots. He seems like he wants to be left alone, but he doesn't mind, right? Hey kid. At least get my good side, will you? Oh! I step closer, readjusting my camera settings and scrambling for an explanation. Sorry about that, I wasn't sure if you wanted the attention. It's alright, people say I got a kind of resting bitch face. Hey, my man. No, I can't lie, I'm pretty exhausted, kid. Especially after I had to carry the new missus down the aisle all the way to the car. So this is the groom. So you're gonna take a photo or what? Alright, sorry. As I raise my camera, the groom takes a thinker's pose, taking a drag from his cigarette. After a few clicks and a couple of slight adjustments to my position, I believe I got some pretty good shots in there. There we are. The groom blows out a plume of smoke from his mouth before leaning over to see the captures. Smells like a Vegas hotel. I give the groom time to look at each photo thoroughly before moving to the next one. These are pretty good, kid. Managed to make this mug of mine look halfway decent. Lets out a scratchy chuckle. It takes another puff of his cigarette before snuffing what little was left of it into the floor. Thanks. Say, if you don't mind me asking, what are you doing all the way over here? It's your big day, isn't it? As the groom lets out another plume, he's already begun to dig up another cigarette. Chain smoker. Letting the new cig casually begins to inhale it. And keep inhaling it. He holds up a finger as he continues inhaling until the cigarette is finished and he finally exhaling a stream of lung cancer slowly over the course of 30 seconds. Sir? Of course it is, just having a little rest is all. I mean, this has been the happiest day of my life, but it's tiring as all hell. The miss is certainly having fun, yet in a few hours when we're in our no longer bachelor pad, I'll be listening to her as she moans about how sore she is. The groom lets out another plume of smoke, this time through his nostrils. But hey, if that's the price I gotta pay, holy matrimony and all that jazz. Definitely feels like the groom is laying it on a bit thick to who is essentially a stranger to him, and yet I can understand what he means. You know, you've been going around the whole reception snapping photos, why don't you take a break too? He motions his hands to the nearby stage as an available seat. Oh, nice guy, man. I settle myself on the stage as the groom then fiddles with a small packet. Looking closer, it's still a sealed pack of cigarettes. Trent told me a bit about you, you know. Who? Your camera teacher, whatever is called at your school. Says you're a good kid and all, though a bit clueless. Yep, he's a bit is clueless as fuck, my man. Hey! Your groom lets out another guffaw. Guffaw? What incarnation? What the fuck is a pronunciation? Quick. Google. Guffaw. Guffaw. Oh my god, I did it correctly. I'm him. I'm actually him. That's crazy. His words, not mine. How do you know him? We've known each other for ages. He actually helped me meet the missus. Funny how that works out. Whoa, Mr. Leon was your wingman? He always hated how I told him that. I'd given him a lift to some field trip he had to chaperone, you know what I'm saying? Don't know why, I could have taken the school bus. But as soon as I got there, I met the rest of his co-workers, including my would-be wife. Caro Brick tricked me into also chaperoning too, saying I could use the time to get to know her better. Geez, maybe I should be asking him. Well, no, I can't. Can't what? Nothing important. Have a teacher tell you how to court a lady friend, right? Hey, no, another one of his students or classmate, yeah? It's not like that. Oh, come on, I know you want to talk about girls. Come on, man. That's always fun. Humor me a bit. She's just a good friend. The word stays bitter in my tongue for some reason. Sure, kid, sure. We've got a few more minutes of quiet while Bridezilla and her maids of murder fight over that bouquet. I quickly glanced over to see a woman twice my age wielding a folding chair like it was a battle axe. Trent can help you there, but I can. So this good friend of yours, what's she like? Well, it's a bit of a complicated history. Oh? I mean, when I first met her, she was very cynical and sarcastic. Well, she's still sarcastic, but in a light-hearted way. Even with her friends, she was a little distant. But when she's painting or gushing about some franchise or obscure anime, there's this unashamed excitement and passion in it. I haven't met anyone with that kind of energy before. Once you get to know her, she's just nice under it all. That everything? Well, yeah. I think she drew me carrying her once. It's like, damn, this guy's a player, huh? Well, shoot. He slides the ring off his finger and holds it up to me. You want this? Sounds like you need it more than me. This guy's him, my boys. I like him already. Kidding, I'm kidding. But dang, sounds pretty cut and dry to me. Never had a crush before? Not on anyone I know personally. Your folks together? Yeah? They love each other too, yeah? Yeah, I guess they do. You guess? It's complicated. They're around so little, I don't even know what their love looks like, how they interact. Maybe in bed. Whoa, pause! They even love each other at all. They've never told me their story, why they're together, and anything that would prepare me for the future was outsourced. As far back as I remember, whenever my parents weren't around, there was a screen nearby, and they weren't around often. I've always had that little electronic friend in my pocket telling me how great I was at everything. That's been my only help to get through life. All the best ways to have the best friendships, hobbies, romance, but if it was worth this now, I'm not prepared. I don't even know if what this is love. This guy seems to think so though. He'll help me out. I see him putting some words together now. Let me give you a little anecdote, kid. The groom finally lights a cigarette through it, though his time is slow to puff on it. See my beautiful bride over there? He motions with a dull ember of his smoke to where the bridesmaids were still violently wrestling and the bride acted as referee. Even if we had never met, this was a happenstance meeting. I'd see her over there. And I just know I love her. Yeah? Yep. Is that it? Yeah? Aren't you trying to give me a little push? Convince me I like this girl? You're the one who wanted advice. There it is. I thought you were going to go on a bit more about love. Why the hell would I give a speech about love? I know what it is, you know what it is. But there's no groundbreaking advice that'll make everything make sense, and you don't need me to convince you, sir. Someone's revving up their engines outside. You're just looking for reasons to not believe what's right in front of you. Oh, break's over, gotta run. The man gets up, dusting off his pants and flicking the cigarette butt into the trash. Hey, take some great pictures for me, will you? No more moping, you're on the clock. He jogs into the crowd to meet up with his bride. My phone buzzes in my pocket. What timing? I reach into my pocket and pull out my phone, squinting at the screen. An unread notification from my group chat. Shoot, do I have time to be on my phone right now? Maybe I can talk to Damien about this. He's known Olivia for a while. Ben and Olive used to be friends too, right? Would he be able to help? Nope, I don't think so. I should probably focus on what I'm here to do. You gotta lock in, Inko. This is a job, man. Besides, I don't want to let the groom down. But this is Olivia we're talking about. I don't want to do anything without knowing as much as I can. Oh, I'll consult others about Olivia. Yeah, we saved. I can't afford to stack off right now. Besides, I made a promise to the groom and I don't want to let him down. Or Mr. Idikin, for that matter. I silence my phone inside into my jacket pocket, pushing off the wall and taking hold of my camera. Where should I even start? I think I have a few ideas. With the groom's words sitting in my ear, I find a second wind of sorts. I can't really understand it. I feel like I'm already picking out prime shots from just scanning over the hall, while Ben has continued his more autonomous rapid-fire approach with the staccados, something like that, right? Nah. Shh. Staccato. Avocado. I think some of them have even noticed, seeming to maneuver themselves out of the Pavasaur's view, and someone's car is absolutely getting fucked. Young man, over here! An elderly dino catches my attention, waving me to her table where she and her family are sitting. We need a good Christmas card photo if you would be so kind. Of course, ma'am! The logic for like London people, it's mum instead of ma'am. Mum. The large group moved to one side of the table for me, smiling sincerely at my, the first shot seemed perfect, but for their sake, I make sure to take a couple extra. Thank you. Do you know how long does it take to be developed? The photo should be developed fairly quickly. We'll be sure everyone gets these before the end of the month. They smile and nod, letting me return to. Don't forget us. Yeah, get me and my wife. My next client's pulling me aside to take shots of them in a secluded corner. And after that, some of the bridesmaids have grabbed me to take shots for them. It isn't long before even some of the servers are wanting pictures of themselves posing in front of the decorations. Somehow I'm able to squeeze my way out of the mayhem and make my way towards the back of the venue in order to get some much needed fresh air. Shortly after, I noticed Ben doing the same thing, though he manages to do so far more gracefully by talking his way out of whatever requests the wedding goers have for him. Makes me wish I was better at communicating and asserting myself in these kinds of situations. Ben takes notice of me and approaches at a very casual pace, with no one else seemingly taking notice of him. Taking a breather, I just give Ben a nod of my head, causing him to smile and adjust his glasses with his index finger. Well, the wedding's almost finished, so the worst of the workload's behind us. That was a good... Ben checks his phone. 8 hours? Jeez. Man, yeah, my legs are starting to hurt. You're telling me you don't even have a tail. How do you think I feel? We sigh together. It's the first bit of signs we've had in a while. Across the room, the bride jumps into a chair trying to kick her heels off. The groom sees me and shrugs a bit, smirking. So how are you feeling about the pictures we've taken? I think I'm pretty confident in mine. Once you have the right equipment, it's just a matter of socializing right and getting the right shots for these sorts of events. I'm satisfied. You? Honestly, I'm not sure. I've been taking all these pictures right, but it's like something's missing. Missing? You make it sound like some grand art thing. I know. Back across the room, the bride motions her new husband. Looks like it's the time of night for him to carry her out in his arms like in all the movies. She's probably not expecting those slick moves to position her on his back like a child. He laughs himself while she pouts loudly and holds onto his hair to keep balance. It looks juvenile, honestly. It looks juvenile, honestly, as the bride taps at the exhausted groom's head with balled up fist, but he's laughing. He laughs so infectious that her pout is replaced with delighted giggles of her own when he finally catches her hand in his and just holds it. Once again, they're talking, and the bride is melting into putty at his quiet words. For how menial it is and how crude that guy was earlier, that understanding and genuine playfulness between them. Without a thought, I'm already looking through the viewfinder and making the focusing adjustments for the perfect shot. The shot is cheesy but sincere. That's a nice thumbnail. Some of you will be like, who the fuck are these people? They both look beyond exhausted, their clothes showing the wear and tear of the night and their body language screaming their need for sleep. And also the smiles they have as they try and look at each other in their awkward positions speak metric volumes just how happy they are after it all. Why'd you do what? Huh? Do what? You took a picture just now. Did I? When did my finger get placed over the shutter button? I guess I did. I checked the new entry in the camera roll. Careful, that's an easy way to waste a lot of memory. Should probably just delete it. Delete it, huh? I think it'll be fine. I actually got a good feeling about it. It seemed pretty natural, you know. Ben rolls his eyes, if you say so. Before the parasaur turns to go back to his assembly line photo taking, I grab his shoulder. By the way, Ben! Mia stopped by our lunch table earlier today to complain to Olivia. Oh boy, said you were trying to call her but was upset she wasn't picking up? I don't want to pry into your personal business, but aren't you two on bad terms? Huh? What are you talking about? What? I haven't spoken to Olivia in ages. Huh. I thought you were above gossip, Cinco. Sorry, Alright, you boys ready to pack up? Pretty long night, huh? Our teacher looks haggard as he steps up to us. His wings are dragging the floor and he's propping himself up with one of the light stands we brought. Despite his exhaustion, he's grinning wildly. You to enjoy your first work experience? Oh, absolutely, Mr. Leon. I managed to load up both of the memory cards you gave to me, and I even managed to try out the different kinds of lenses you had brought. Good to hear, Ben. What about you, Inko? Well, if I'm being honest with you, it took a while for me, Mr. Edican. But I suppose it is a tough order to start with. So many things to account for, and no, I meant that I didn't really get that many good shots till the end, Mr. Edican. I didn't even finish the first card you'd given me. I see. Well, when we go through these next week, I'm sure they'll be fine. Oh, definitely. The groom saunters up with a huge grin on his face, slinging an arm around our teacher's shoulders. I can't wait to see these. Edican straightens up and shrugs the arm off, turning to the newly married man. You'll see them when you see them. My team still needs to go through all the pictures and read out the shaft, you know. Oh, come on, T. Can't you give your buddy a preview or something? Edican says, hey, it's your special day. Ben, could you go fetch a laptop and card reader? Yes, sir. Inko, while he's doing that, can you start packing up everything into the trunk? Sure thing, Mr. Edican. Before I turn away to start, the tired Taro takes the camera from me. We can sit at the table over there. The two older men head off, leaving Ben and I to get started unpacking everything up. While Ben and I are busy dismantling the multitude of standing flashes and lamps, the bridegroom and Mr. Edican sits at the cleaned-up table with a laptop before them. I can't really make out what they're saying, but I can kind of tell based on the way the three switch between quietly focused and laughing loudly. By the time the bag of the cards rolled up, the last of the wedding party has departed. Nothing left to do, Ben and I linger a bit behind the group. Yeah, these came out pretty dang great. Thanks again for... Hello, what's this? The laptop displays the last picture I took somewhat unintentionally. It scans the photo with a critical eye. He nods and chuckles with approval. Okay, kid, good job. Be sure to print this one out for me, Trent. I'm gonna put it in my wallet. Sure. Someone's dog is barking. I know whose dog is that. Despite how lackluster his compliment is, I can't help but feel proud of my work. It's been a while since I felt like this. Either way, it's not long before we climb to the car and begin our journey back to the school. I set under the rhythmic motions of the car as it glides along the road. The cityscape of Volcaldera Bluffs passes by, and I can't help but admire it. The mood is quickly killed, however, as Ben calls a certain red-scaled girl. The saccharine lovey-dovey talk makes my head hurt, and I can guess by his expression that Edican feels the same way. He changes the subject by asking if my parents can pick me up. Looks like I'll be taking the late-night metro home. Still, I had fun today. I bring out my phone. Hopefully you're not noticing the doggy barking, you know. Noticing the half-dozen messages Olivia had sent me while I was busy. While there were more messages, that one in particular had me thinking. I mean, it wasn't a competition to begin with, but there's also the fact that the groom hadn't complimented any of Ben's shots, so... Yeah! Good job, agent. You deserve a reward for your hard work. Whoa! Let's go! Reward, what kind of... Whoa, oh my. Would she really? She knows that I'm with Ben and Edican. The interior of the car feels a few degrees warmer as I await with bated breath. Inko, you okay? You're breathing pretty hard. My man, calm down. This guy is bricked up, my man. Fine, perfectly fine. Just car sick. And make sure there's absolutely no way anyone except me can view my screen. As extra protection, I dimmed the brightness of it to the point that only I'd be able to see a thing in the darkness of the car. Finally, Olivia's text comes through. I hold my breath before opening my eyes to see... Huh. That's pretty gangsta. Right. Mr. Edican, I think Inko's about to vomit. Not in here. In hindsight, I should have seen that coming, seeing as I'm in love with her. And oh my god, he just confirmed it. The ship is sailed. The ship is now a battleship, my man. Oh my lord, it's an aircraft carrier. It's about to fly high. It's about to float. The unsinkable fortress, as I say. Damn, my hormones. Hey, you're a high schooler, my man. That's what it is. Even though we're pretty far into the fall season, today is a nice day out. There's a storm coming in later today with a cold front, so the temperatures outside are bearable enough to relax in. One last respite before the unforgiving cold of winter settles in. I decide to celebrate by eating lunch outside. After a good bit of prodding, Olivia joined me. Inko, it's too cold. It'll freeze my veins solid. 70 degrees and already agreed. Calm down. We step out in the chilled air. My god, get married already, you two. Get a fucking room. Holy lord. But yeah, going back to the game, I'm gonna end it right here, everyone. Hopefully you liked the video. Subscribe. I'm doing a little bit longer format right here. I'm seeing, okay, maybe I should put a bit more chunk in, because I'm feeling like I'm not gonna finish this game ever. I've been chipping away like 25 minutes, 30 minutes, 20 minutes, and it feels like we're just in the middle of it right now. But yeah, hopefully like, subscribe, comment down below, join the Discord. You could message me there if you have any concerns or what. Maybe you're curious about something about the channel, you know, or any advice or whatever. I don't know. I'll be there. Other than that, thank you for watching. Sleep tight, everyone. Have sweet dreams, or maybe nightmares. Bye. Goodbye.